everybody, welcome back to Books and Cosplay. My name is Pagan, and today I am joined by another amazing cosplayer named Venderion. Venderion, welcome to the show.
Happy to be here.
So, um, you are obviously a ghost cosplayer, like myself, which is great. And you have one of the hard masks, right?
Yeah.
um, so I guess first thing out of the gate, how did you get into cosplay?
I've sort of always been into it, but haven't done the head to toe full kit until about a year ago.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I've always been into the fandom stuff, anything and everything nerd related you could say is my jam. Like I've been playing Call of Duty since middle school, so
I have not played that long, but that's okay because I have recently found in the last I don't know, year and a half, my obsession with it.
yeah. Obsession is an understatement.
Yeah, we'll just call it a healthy obsession because otherwise yeah, I'm not getting help for it and I'm not quitting. So
You're not stalking the voice actor, so that's healthy. Once you get there, yeah, that's
I follow them on social media, but most of the time I ignore them because I have too many cosplayers that I would much rather lovingly and appropriately stalk. And those who are watching are like probably going, how do you appropriately stalk somebody? You follow all their content, you like it, you love it, you support it, you do the things like bring them on the show. That's how you lovingly stalk them.
and they give you permission,
That
then
too. So,
if
um,
you have their address, is it really stalking though, if they gave it to you?
if they gave it to you, no, then it's just you've been upgraded to friendship, and that's okay. But if you have their address without their permission, go to therapy. So, um, anywho, so obviously, out of all the Call of Duty cosplay characters you could have chosen, why Ghost?
There there's the safe for work and the not safe for work answer.
You can give a mixture of.
I joke. No,
I was gonna say
because I
you could give a mixture of both, or you could give one or the other, and I can edit
I
it
I
out.
I I joke mostly because I write fan fiction as well, some of
Sweet.
which is spicy, which is why I say the not safe for work answer.
I'm
But
a romance smut author, so
see, so you
I
understand.
understand.
I know. So I love him. I don't know. He's my main man. I guess. He's
Yeah.
sarcastic, angry. He'll. I just love him. It's hard to put into words exactly why, but I know for me and at least one other friend, we love the current iteration of Ghost, like the 2022,
Mhm.
2023 Ghost, because me and my friend, we have brown eyes, just like the new version of Ghost, and we never got that love. You see people give like blue-eyed or green-eyed or whatever. It's like, oh, it's brown, no one ever God damn it. Cat. I have 3 cats and I just ate one of their
Oh
hairs.
no.
They're everywhere.
These are the cosplay woes of having pets and cosplay at the same time.
Like, why am I tasting something? Oh, that's my cat's hair.
Oh
Great.
no.
Thanks, Cerberus. Anyway, so we're not used to getting, that sort of love, and then once the new Ghost came out, like, everyone was like, "Oh my god, I love brown eyes," and we get that love we never got growing up, and it's like, "Is this what it's like?"
Oh. You know, and it's funny, I will be 100% honest. I don't think I've ever noticed his eye color before. I've noticed soaps, And I think Soap is the only one I've actually noticed. Because Soap has really
Yep.
pretty eyes.
Oh yeah. Just
But I
pretty
don't think
eyes, pretty accent.
just pretty in general. Pretty is not a bad thing, just for the gentlemen out
Yep.
there. Pretty is a good thing. We appreciate the pretty. Um,
Is a gender neutral term.
it is a gender neutral term, absolutely. But yes, Soap is probably a very close second to Simon in my book, or Ghost, for everyone else who does not know him on a first name basis, like most of the fandom does. Um, when you get really comfortable with reading his fan fiction, you're on a first name basis with him.
When you're writing his fan fiction, you either get comfortable or get out.
Right, exactly. And so for me, of course, I refer to him lovingly as Soap, but he's always Johnny. Always. So, yeah. And we've talked about that on here as well, but that's okay. We love them. We also, many of the fandom ship them. If you don't like that, silence. I don't care. We love them.
Like everyone's got their preference.
Exactly. And they're just so cute together. Come on.
Right? Like, okay, so I used to not like ship them romantically or anything else together. Like it was just bromance. But the more I got into it, the more I'm like, I can't, I gotta, you two are just too perfect together. And
Right?
yeah, and my fic about them is them with, readers. So like they have their partner, and it's like, they're just perfect. Obviously.
Obviously, yes.
It's like, oh, I'm dressed up as them, so obviously I think they're amazing.
I love it so much. Now obviously with your fanfic, is it open for people to read or is it
Oh
just
yeah, it's same name on AO3 as this
perfect?
Venderion. Like,
I will
yeah,
put
I'm
a
pretty
link in the
much
show description because I am an absolute whore for good fanfic. So
okay, good. Then everything inside the fic you'll be perfectly okay.
perfect. Perfect, perfect. Um so
Yeah, to
it
to use an old term, it will give you a nosebleed.
I don't think
The
I've ever heard that terminology before.
like lemons and nosebleed. Yeah, that is. I've been fanfic for a long time, so the old terms of a lemon and fanfic, like just lemon being used to describe fanfic and the spicy content. Yeah,
Oh. See,
especially when
we just use
yeah,
chili peppers.
yeah, fanfic for a while. Like a lot of authors, like I believe Anne Rice or someone, like they would legally go after people, so had to start using terms and like go underground and just basically hide if you didn't want to get sued
Mhm.
because the author didn't like you using their content, but then would turn around and get inspiration from it. Yeah, so it's old terms that even I still sometimes use. Like if something's really good, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting a nosebleed from that because spicy.
I love it. I love it so much. And obviously this is books and cosplays, so that being said, anybody who likes to read and fan fiction is a valid medium of reading, just for the record. Just because it's not traditionally published doesn't mean that it's not a good valid term of reading. There's a lot of authors who they only get inspiration from having those fictional stories with those fictional characters. So that's okay. And then you have other authors like myself that have too many characters in their brain and they all spill out on the pages regardless.
Yeah.
So
And some authors got their start in fan fiction. Like that's how
exactly.
they started, and now they're published. People read their work, like go into the bookstore, pick it off a shelf, and you don't know they started writing on AO3 or fanfic or just any fanfic site ever. It's like it's
I miss
full circle.
fanfic.net.
Yeah.
I'm showing my age there. That was a big deal way back in the day. And I think my original fanfics that I was obsessed with back in the day were Lord of the Rings ones. And there was this really great fanfic story that I was reading way back in high school. By the way, that was like 20 plus years ago, so we're just not gonna go how old I am there. But
Yeah,
the
sure.
story was actually about Elrond's sons that helped reforge the blade and all that, and their story. And it was probably one of the best things I've ever read, and it was close to like what would be the equivalency of probably an 800 page book.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, like I
it was the best.
Mass Effect and Dragon Age. Those were what I got my start reading and writing on fanfic. And yeah, I got in trouble a few times at school because I would share fics, very spicy fics with friends. I even got called into the vice principal's office about it.
Oh, I wrote a story in high school that I couldn't read the whole thing because my English teacher was so proud of it, and she was so excited because, you know, she was like, "Let me see what you're writing." And I was like, it's spicy." Just for the, well, I told her, I was like, it's erotic is what I told her back in the day. But I did tell her, and she was like, that's okay, good books are supposed to be. And I'm like, all right. And she was very encouraging, and she read it, and she's like, you should read this in front of the English class. And I'm like,
Oh no.
I can't read all of it. So she helped me figure out the tamer parts to read, and so I,
Let me cliff notes this real
yeah.
quick.
Which, of course, nobody had the appreciation for the story because it was high school. Nobody cared, except
Yeah.
for like maybe two or three nerds that were right there with me. And yeah. So um, that goes to show you that I've been writing a long time, and it's always been spicy. So
Yeah. Yeah, I used to sneak into my mom's room, steal her phone, just to go on fanfic to read the spicy fics, and then I learned how to delete the data, the history, put her phone back, and as far as I know, she never knew.
oh, wow. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh goodness. So yes, we love fan fiction. We love all of the characters that video games, movies, and everything else have been brought to life. And now we get a lot of book fan fiction, which is also great too. So, you know, of all the book characters that we've turned into mini characters that we love. Um, but yeah, so you obviously cosplay Ghost. Do you have any other cosplay characters that you want to tell
Yeah,
everybody about?
I actually have one of them right here. Which I found this mannequin head at the thrift
Ah,
store for like $5. But this is my SCP Foundation OC. Got her little hat, the wig, which came from England, which I got on Etsy. So love Etsy, love supporting people on there. The mask I I got online, but I designed everything on it. Everything red I put on myself.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my main other cosplay I do. Her name's Commander Juniper Steele.
Nice.
And yeah, yeah, Juniper's one of my favorite names to use for like writing. It's one of three that I rotate.
I love that. I love that a lot. And you know, it's funny. My wolf mask is the same style as that, except it's just white. So, which is my OC as well, which is call sign pagan. And yeah, we're in the process. Well, I should say I'm in the process of doing a lot of OC kind of backstory with her right now
Mm.
for TikTok content. So, which I hadn't really planned a whole lot. And Call Sign Nightlight actually was like, hey, do you want to be a part of this kind of like 141 world, but also not 141 world that I've kind of designed? And I'm like, yes,
I think I just
please.
recently became friends with them on TikTok.
She is the sweetest human, next to probably, well, she's just one of the sweetest humans. There's too many
Mhm.
sweet humans to name. But
Right, like we would be
adorable.
here forever.
Right. Like I'm like I have a list of like 75 people that I can think of off the top of my head. So many amazing individuals out there. And if you followed any of the episodes, or if this is your first episode, there are a lot of cosplayers. I follow probably close to like 2,000 of them. I'm not even joking. that are all amazing content creators and amazing individuals, and some of them are the most wholesome individuals you will ever meet. And I will defend them to no end. So
Yeah, like, so many cinnamon rolls.
um so
It's like my favorite part about that wig, by the way, it has an in-universe explanation for why her hair is white,
oh, I love
which is like
that.
my yeah, 'cause I'm actually writing uh fic, which is also on my AO3 profile along with the Call of Duty fic. Writing it with a friend of mine
Mhm.
for our characters, and we've done a series of vids together too. Actually, we actually met for the first time at a convention in Vegas in April, and best convention I've ever been to.
I love that, and I think that's so cool that you're writing a whole fic about your characters. That's really awesome. Now I'm kind
Yeah,
of
like
inspired to
we
write one
might
about mine.
we might even try and get it published into an actual book one day if we can. Like I think she sent a email to the lawyers of the universe
Mhm.
itself for the SCP Foundation to like basically say, hey, can we do this, this, and this? If we do this, can we make money off it? If we publish a book or if we do this or that, basically saying, what do we need to know and not know so we don't get sued?
I mean, hey, that's a valid thing to do, and honestly, if you have to, what you probably could end up doing is just changing the world names
Yeah,
in
like I
addition.
think that's probably why she asked them, just in case we need to, we ever publish it, we already know, okay, this is a whole list of things we have to do to change it to, be compliant.
Mhm. I am currently working on a book that's called Flames and Phantom. It's about cosplay, and it actually has ghost cosplayers in it. But I can't obviously use Ghost,
Yeah,
and I can't obviously use, Modern Warfare or Call of Duty or any of those names in there because, again, I don't want to get sued. Activision, don't come for me. I changed
yeah,
everything. Shush. um,
Activision, don't hurt us.
Also, I have given you enough money over the years that trust me, I keep you in business.
This mask alone, even
Right?
though it didn't come from them, like,
But I don't want to even try to tally up how much money I spend on Call of Duty. Don't ask. It's disturbing.
yeah.
Um,
I got this mask on sale, and even then, it was still $111.
holy crap!
Yeah,
Wow.
don't even ask about the vest. But after I got my ghost cosplay, like over the last year, I've been piece by piece getting as lore accurate as I can. So I went through all the guides, everything online, like watched a ton of videos, different cosplayers to find, the actual names for like every piece of equipment he has. So what I'm wearing now, I think it's the LBX Armadas 2
Hmm.
carrier. So it's the as far as I could find, it's the closest lore accurate tactical vest that you can get in real life. And normally it's about $300 for what I'm wearing, but I got it on sale, so it was only like 160.
It's cosplay is a very expensive hobby.
Yeah, but you don't have to go with the most expensive
No.
thing ever. Like I started off with just uh like $5 Amazon ghost mask and then
Hmm.
upgraded to this $35 tack vest and now 300 plus dollar like
Yeah, you absolutely. That's the cool thing about cosplay is cosplay is for everyone. Cosplay is available for no matter who you are, whatever body type you are, no matter what gender you are. It doesn't matter. You can cosplay whoever you would like. And you can start as small as a $5 mask or a simple hoodie. Like, I'm wearing a runner's hoodie because I don't have one that would actually fit. Plus, it's also summer. And if I tried to put
yeah.
my other hoodie on, I would die. So,
Yeah,
this
I'm
one
in
is
front of the
lightweight
AC right
and
now,
moisture
so I'm
wicking and yeah, it just cosplay is hot normally anyway, and more than one meaning. Yes, it's also sexy hot, but um, it's also hot to wear.
Yeah, like I'm in long sleeves pants, like I put the full kit on just for this.
Just for this, and hopefully you go record content after this, so it's not a waste.
Thinking about it, thinking about it.
That's what I plan on doing. So, in terms of your other cosplay characters, do you have any others that are kind of rolling around in your brain or in the works, or that you, or just aspire to be in the rotation?
So I'm actually if I can find it, I don't know where it is, but I'm sewing Konan's mask right now.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
yeah, so so I've got that very crappy sewing skills, but thankfully for this, I don't need to be epic. I just need to be able to pull it in, out, go around his eye holes, and boom, that's it. But yeah, I'm sewing his mask, so I'm gonna try and cosplay him within the next few months. I want to do Keegan. Just have to get the mask for that.
I actually just
And
ordered
then
a
the
Keegan mask, so
my top goal, like if I had unlimited money and could go for it, I've got like three or four.
mhm.
So Dragon Age, I would love to
Oh,
do a
yes.
full head, yeah, head to toe armor for my Grey Warden. Uh, I would love to do a full armor of Commander Shepard from Mass Effect, which the convention I went to, I actually ran into someone wearing a full kit of armor for her. And I'm like, uh, it was so awesome. I saw her randomly walking out the door, and I'm like, a picture of you.
I love
It
that.
was great. I want to do the NCR Ranger from Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, nice.
Yep, wanted to do that forever. And then uh, Jason Todd or Red Hood from DC. I
Oh,
would
very
love
cool.
to do him.
Very cool.
Yep.
Lots of really cool things that obviously would take a lot of energy and completely understand. My I think my cosplay goal, and I've talked about this on other episodes, is I'd have to get a 3D printer for it. But I would like to do soap from season 4 right now that's going on Modern Warfare 3. And
Oh,
just a pretty again. And it's so badass and I want to make it so bad. And I also am, it would take so much effort for me to try to pull it off, and I don't even know if I could. But doing it the Witch of Callisto skin on Call of Duty and all that, God, that would be so cool. I'd love to do that, but it would take a lot of effort, and I don't know exactly how to pull it off without, again, like a 3D printer or any of that. I have some pieces I could probably finagle something, but it's definitely hard. So,
yeah, that's it. Yeah, I haven't gotten any pieces for the ones that I would love to do because a lot of them, like just for a chest plate alone, is $300 on average. And it's like, maybe if I won the lottery one day.
right? I feel that. I feel that in my bones. Um, so the obviously this is books and cosplay. So that being said, do you have a favorite book that you would either currently are reading or of all time or both, or do you have a list or whatever?
Well, I've got 5 bookshelves in my house, so we would be here all day if I had to go through my list, but I managed to get 2.
Okay.
I limited myself to 2. Oh. And these are not the original copies for either that I owned because I read them so much, I literally split them in half and had to get new copies.
Been there,
Um,
done that, and we that's one of the benefits of also ebooks.
yeah. So Eldest from Christopher Paolini, like the battle scene at the end is one of my absolute favorites. It's I love it. That's why my old version split in half because I read the battle so much that it just fell apart. Um, and then Faith of the Fallen, which is the 5th book, I believe,
Uh-huh.
in the Sword of Truth series, which I also split in half because I read it so much, but, yeah, this favorite author right here, also Christopher Paolini, but, yeah, I managed to find up until what had been published at the time, the entire series for The Sword of Truth for, like, under $3 at a yard sale.
Oh, wow.
I was flying high the rest of the day, nothing else could top that.
That's amazing. And, I think the, Sword of Truth series, I wanna say we have, like, 12 bookshelves in our house, and to the point they are all full, by the way. And,
Yeah,
being a book podcaster, I get a lot of books, for review purposes from publishers, and I had to start asking for ebooks because I have no space left in my house for physical copies.
you'd have
My
to get a second house just
I told my husband, I was like, "I need one of those, like, she sheds, but for books. I need to
yes,
build a library." That's what I
an
need.
underground book vault.
Yes, I need one of those. Um, those are both amazing books, absolutely great. I will make sure that, both of those are in the show description as well. The first book you mentioned, that's part of the Aragon series, right?
The inheritance
The
cycle, yeah.
inheritance cycle, okay. Yeah. It looked familiar, and that's why I was like, maybe? Trying to remember all the different titles out there is difficult some days.
Yeah, especially with how many you have to be reading, like,
Right? So, obviously, you talked about going to a couple of conventions. Do you have any that are still in the works for this year that you're planning to go to that people maybe could go and connect with you?
not so much a convention, but, if I can, so one of my, like, best and greatest friends, Goth, who's, Goth.ghost on TikTok, is my favorite Brit in the world. Well, one of them. If I don't say that, the rest might, hunt me down. Um, so I met Goth last year, like, actually, Goth was one of the first cosplayers that I met, and we've been friends for, like, about a year
Mhm.
plus. It feels like it's been 10 because, we're such good friends, but, I'm actually gonna go visit them, gonna try to at the end of November. Me and another friend, we're, gonna go visit Goth over in the UK and then meet up with a few other friends, to go see Sleep Token in Wales if we can.
Oh, that will be amazing. You'll have to post
Yeah.
pictures so I can live vicariously through you.
Yeah, I've never been overseas before, never had a passport, so
Oh, this
what
is gonna
better
be amazing for you. I'm so
yeah,
excited. Oh, that's so
what better
cool.
reason to go over?
Right? That's so amazing. I hope you have such a wonderful time, especially going to Sleep Token. I am an
Oh, yeah.
absolute lover of Sleep Token, so
Oh, yeah.
yes.
I've seen them I saw them live once, and it was great. Actually, the friend I'm going with over to the UK, that's how we met in person for the first time. We've been friends online and in a Goth server, and then we managed to be able to go to the same music festival last year and met up, and we're like, yeah, it's like we've known each other forever. Like
Oh, that's
it's feels like we've
amazing.
been friends forever. Yeah.
That's so wonderful. I'm so excited for you. That's so cool. Yeah, please post pictures so I can live vicariously through you, please.
Oh yeah. I probably have to sell a kidney to afford it, but
I
I
mean,
only got one good. I
that's
got one
okay.
good one anyway, so.
Oh, that's so awesome. Um, so that sounds absolutely so cool. I'm so excited for you. Like, that's gonna be so awesome. You're gonna love the UK. It's just gorgeous in every way. And yes, I have plenty of friends over across the pond as well, so I completely understand.
Oh
It's
yeah,
also one
like
of the great things about cosplay is we have friends everywhere from this
yeah.
hobby alone.
Yeah, I've got friends all over the world, so I'm sure if I picked a country, I'd be like, "Hey, what should I go see? Or where should
Right?
I go?" Like,
Oh, that's so cool. So obviously you're on TikTok, but are there any other platforms of social media where people can go and check out your content?
so I've yet to do it, but think about creating a YouTube channel. Just posting all my videos on there. I'm also on Instagram. It's under. I believe it's inked dot insanity,
Mhm.
but mostly just cosplay and concert photos. Because last year I made it a mission to try and go to as many concerts as I could. So that was so much fun. I even got a guitar pick from Pierce the Veil last year.
Oh, that's so cool.
I held that sucker in my hand for 20 minutes because I thought I wasn't gonna get it. It bounced off someone's hand next to me, fell on the floor. I was like, ah, someone else got it, but why not look? So I looked down, saw it, snatched it. The three girls next to me were still looking for it, and I'm like, do I say something? Do I not? No, I don't want to lose my hand. So 15, 20 minutes till I got to my car, that sucker was in my fist.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it stays in my wallet too,
Oh,
so
that's cool. That's very cool. So obviously, everyone go check out Venderion on social media. I will have all the links in the show description. Check out their content. It's amazing. They're an amazing cosplayer and obviously a very dedicated cosplayer, given the fact that they have went and did all of the amazing things to get just all the perfect gear. Because that is dedication alone. I will also have fanfics um posted in the show description. So please go check those out, especially if you enjoy fanfic, because support your writers, support your cosplayers,
yeah.
support all the great people. All of them.
Oh,
They're amazing.
actually, that just reminded me of something. Yeah, I'm also doing a series with our beloved Sneak. I might actually have to go film some stuff for that after
Oh,
this.
nice. I love
Yeah,
Sneak. She's
the
so great.
angst.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I think she teased that.
yeah, she was talking about it in hers. Yeah, we decided to do an angst series together with my ghost, and I don't remember if it's just an OC or her female ghost, but yeah, I'm very good at writing angst. My friend I'm writing the SCP stuff with yells at me all the time because I'll write stuff. She'll be mean to me, and they'll be like, "Oh, okay, I'll add some more heart wrenching stuff to it and make it better."
Oh, I love that. And now I'm gonna have to read your stuff because I'm probably gonna be messaging going, "Why? Why did you do this to me? Why did you break my heart? Stop
Yeah.
it!"
So, as to not break your heart, leave off a happy note. Snake actually drew this of us, I think, months ago, but a get along shirt.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so she sent it to me, so I'm gonna frame it. Yeah, so when I say the address of people we stalk, she gave me permission, so is it really stalking if
I
I know
don't
where
think
she
it's
lives?
stalking. I think it's just y'all are besties now, and that's how it's gonna be.
Like she's one of my wives, like
Oh, I love
that's the
that.
joke, you. Yeah, like yeah, with my SCP friend, that's our nickname for each other because our characters are also married. So
Aw, I love that so much. That's so great.
yeah,
So,
like I'm even gonna try and move closer to her one day.
oh,
Within the next year, yeah, it's like we're she's one of my greatest friends too. I love her. Maybe her attic I might move into, but no, yeah, I'm gonna try and move next to her within the next year.
hey, that sounds absolutely so awesome, and I love when
Yeah,
that kind of those kind of friendships work out so well.
yeah,
So,
we actually met on TikTok too.
I don't know where I would be without TikTok, honestly. I have so
Yeah.
many friends from around the world because of TikTok, and like my life would be so empty without it now.
Oh yeah, like I've gone through so many ups and downs. Like I've had bad experiences, I've had good, but like I wouldn't trade it for anything. So, the good outweighs the negative in the end.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a subscriber to the show. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. Whether it be on Spotify, YouTube, or whatever platform you happen to be on. Um, this has been amazing. Venderian, thank you for being here. You're gonna have to come back when you get all your new characters all set up, whenever that may be, and we'll talk again and promote them. It'll be amazing. And yeah, if you and your friend ever get that thing published, you'll have to come back and talk about it. So
Oh yeah, like we work so hard on the fig like every day. Like it works out. She's 3 hours behind me, works nights, and my job, I start like 5, 6 in the morning, so we can talk shop when we need to. Like it's perfect.
Oh, that's great. That's amazing. Well, everyone, take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourselves. Drink your water, especially because it's summer. And I will see you all next time. So, bye, everybody.